The Pick Six on Stars and Stripes card features 6 graded stakes, an excellent sequence of races, and we are guaranteeing the Pick Six at $150,000. Race 6, the Victory Ride, 6.5 furlongs. The favorite is the 2, Enchanted Lady. She is absolutely the horse to beat in here. I'm not trying to beat her. You want some backups? The 6, Miss Ella, and the 5, Irish Jasper for me. But Enchanted Lady is probably one of the heavier favorites in this sequence, along with Tonalist, who we'll get to. I think she is way the horse to beat. The second leg is the Dwyer at 1 mile, $500,000. That's the 7th race, and is a very contentious field. Todd Pletcher has 2 big players in the 1, Blofeld, and the 3, Tommy Macho. The 6 is Speightster for Belmont, coming off a very big win on Belmont Stakes weekend. And you've got the 4, Texas Red, the winner of last year's Breeders' Cup Juvenile, returning off a layoff, and he should get pace to run into. It is very hard to separate these horses, and I think you need to go thin in some races so that, if possible, you can use all of the 1, 3, 4, and 6 in race number 7. I've picked the 1, Blofeld, on top. Todd Pletcher has exceptional numbers, stretching horses out in their second race, and even though it says a layoff, to me it's sort of second off for Todd, and I think Blofeld could be dangerous, though the inside post does not help his chances. The Belmont Derby Invitational is race number 8, 1.25 miles, and there are a number of horses that can win here. You've got Bolo coming in from California, the controlling speed in some ways makes him the horse to beat. The 3, Divisadero, who's been absolutely terrific in his last couple of starts. He's a major player in here, along with Chad Brown's duo of the 1, Takeover Target, and the 8, Startup Nation. And the Euro Candal seems dangerous as well. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as 1, 2, 3 and use Takeover Target, Bolo, and Divisadero in the Belmont Invitational Derby. Race number 9, the Suburban. You've got Tonalist on the outside. It's a difficult situation because there isn't a ton of speed, and that's going to help Coach Inge. I don't think Coach Inge is going to win this race. If you're going to go 3 deep, you have to use them. To me, Tonalist is going to be very, very tough to beat. You probably don't need me to tell you that. Would I single him on a smaller ticket? I would. If I used one other horse, I would use FNX. He gets his rider switched to trainer Junior Alvarado. Obviously, something went wrong in the Brooklyn when he bolted. His prior effort in the Excelsior is good enough for him to give a real tussle to Tonalist, and he has the tactical speed to put himself in the game. 6 Tonalist and 5 FNX in the Suburban. Race number 10 is the Belmont Oaks Invitational, a full field of 14 for $1 million. And you've got Lady Eli. If it wasn't for American Pharaoh, she might be the most talked about 3-year-old in the country. She is a very exciting horse, undefeated in 5 starts, and draws very well in the 2 post. There's speed on paper in this race, and she will be very tough to beat. I'm not going to single, however, a horse in a 14-horse field. I want to use others. I think the 11, Centenario Italia, is a quickly improving horse for trainer Kieran McLaughlin. She would be my backup. I think the 5, Miss Chatelaine, has a little bit of a chance, a long shot, not necessarily a winner. Even the 14, Strict Compliance, also for trainer Chad Brown. But it's the 2 Lady Eli's Race to Lose. I went 2, 11, 5, 14. Race number 11 closes out the Belmont Sprint Championship. The horse to beat is Private Zone. There's no way that you could cut it differently. He's been terrific. He is going to be the main speed, but he figures to face some pressure. You've got some speed inside him with Bay of Plenty, potentially the Big Beast, and Moonlight Song on the outside has a ton of speed. I would use Private Zone. You'd be crazy to leave him off your tickets. I like the Big Beast. I don't think his post draw does him any favors. He's a better horse when he's in the clear, either in front or stalking horses. To me, the long shot to use is the 7 CZ, who's going to get a very good trip after having a very tough one behind Private Zone at Churchill last time he ran. 3-7 to close it out. And that's the guaranteed $150,000 Pick 6 on Stars and Stripes Day.